Hello. In this video, I want to show you how to set styling rules for each individual element in your page. And more what I'm looking at here is to set the styling rule for the divs that we've created. All right, so we do have two different kinds of divs. And I've given them IDs so I can uniquely identify each one of them, because maybe I want red background on one of them, and I want a gray background on another. So with those IDs as an attribute in the div tag, that's the first step. And so in the CSS side then, what I do is I'm going to make a new rule, div, and I'm going to say hashtag section 1, because that's the ID in the HTML tag. All right, so when you're typing out the CSS rule, then the hashtag or pound, that's the symbol for ID then in CSS. And now I can go about setting any of my CSS rules and the properties that I want to change. So if I want to change the background color to red, and then I can do a similar rule for same div hashtag section 2, and I can do a similar rule for those. Changing the color then. All right, so then it's gray. But this brings up an interesting thing, because notice how the text that's inside here did not follow that background color rule. All right, so this didn't get red background, this didn't get gray background. But at least I did get my divs for the most part to get those. So using my IDs here did work. And the problem comes back to thinking about what are the parent and the child elements here. Right, so the reason why the paragraph tags are still with this cornflower blue background color is because I have a CSS rule that says that for paragraphs, their background color is supposed to be cornflower blue. Most of these attributes do inherit, meaning that a child is going to get the attribute from their parent. But if you set something more specific, then that overrides. So if I didn't have this rule here, then the paragraph would get its, would at least carry that background color. Now, whether the element itself actually has the background color attribute, it depends on which CSS attribute you're talking about. But by not giving something more specific for that P tag, then I can at least get it to be the way I wanted. And notice how then I can't even see that text anymore. So if I change that to white, then I can see them, and I get some good Ohio State colors then too. So that's a plus. All right, so again, kind of what happened is that these paragraph tags that we had a specific setting for them that became more important than the div that was containing them. Right, so by not having that more specific setting, then we were able to see exactly what we were looking for.